My... Okay, we are today, we are Stanley or paraboling. We are finally locking in and doing that shit. Finally. We are finishing this game. And we are finally going to see all the possibilities. We have 3 or 4 left. We need to collect all our Stanleys. I'm curious why the epilogue, Jump Circle and Infinite Hole haven't been brought back up. I don't know if they will ever be brought back up, because I think we've seen a reference to the balloons and obviously the Figlies, so we will see. Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all your game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just like what I do. Like a day job. Now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. 7:11? I guess some settings are unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't need to tell me you won't have him here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? Crazy Reed, hello? Why is he trying to like soul read me right now? That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more thing we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. We're losing our settings, guy. What do you mean? Okay, shit, I probably should have all my headphones. Okay, first things first, I want to speed run and get those blue and red door Stanley. Now, I don't fully remember how,
all of his co-workers were gone.
but
what could it mean?
We don't need the bucket.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I believe we turn right, and then
Stanley came to a set of
we
2
jump
open doors. This was
down.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Possibly.
knew perfectly
This is me
well.
just assuming.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's been a while since we went on an adventure without the bucket.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
No.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door.
See, when we're without the bucket, it says just normal door. I cloak to that. Don't know why the dialogue options are slightly different.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Doc A, B, C, D, E.
Trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
We broke the game last time as well, actually.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What?
Really? Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero?
Oh, I want to go through there, actually.
Are you that convinced that
without the bucket.
Bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove
No bucket's past this point.
I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Ah.
Now listen carefully. This is... And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This
We've
is
got
a
them
real
all.
accomplishment. This
Finally.
is doing something just for the sake of doing it. So
That's kind of all I do.
To be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
I don't like blue.
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we
We
can't.
can't.
So instead, I'll just say it's done. We're all done here. And
Yay!
now we can go to
Or are
whatever
we?
the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
I don't need to go through the red and blue doors. We've done been through that. We've done been through that.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have
Hello?
to put a pause on things. It's those figurines, those figlets.
Stanley
I haven't
figurine
stopped thinking
ending?
about them since you nabbed every last
It's
one.
never enough.
Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't
It
it fill you to
was.
the brim with inner richness?
Probably would have felt
Yes,
more
I
impactful if we did it yesterday.
But
But you know.
indulge me with one more
Memory
trip back to the
zone.
memory zone? I would love
Yes.
nothing more than to revisit the figurines just one more time.
Memory zone. I've missed you. Where were the... I'm not remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Let's go revisit all our memories. Oh, there's something missing here. Or is that a blank space for whatever words this game gets us?
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there.
Oh, I hate this.
But how could we know for certain?
It's so
It was
creepy.
innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
So creepy. Hold on, did I collect that there? I wasn't paying attention. I think I did. I'll be honest, I was too busy thinking otherwise. Oh.
And here was a second Stanlerine.
Can we
You found
fall?
this one all on your own,
Oh, we
just by
can.
poking around in the warehouse. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest.
I
Back
did.
then, I had no faith in you to find
We
anything.
did collect
Figure
it.
6.
Wow.
But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Okay, where did we find the next one?
Okay, let's do a
Oh.
little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
Under the stairs?
Hey, that's exactly
Okay.
right. It was here, under the stairs. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them.
Well, now I have
Now
9.
These moments are so crystal clear in your memory. But
We're gonna
I
get
shouldn't
stuck
be
in a loop.
surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Is it?
Let's see, what came next? Yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
No, we
Oh, well,
didn't.
I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
These are fake memories if I've ever seen it, huh? Oh, what's going on here?
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It was behind the boss's office. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Oh, this is how I found it. By the narrator. I love this music though. Although why are we on like a shittiest camera known to man? The YouTube thumbnail. It's mini Stan number 5. This wasn't number 5 though, this was 4. Ba ba bow. Bow 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 bow. Wait, how did he? Huh. Edited by the narrator, music by the narrator, produced by the narrator, best boy.
Takes you back.
I'm right
doesn't it?
here.
I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Elevator. Okay. And this was our last one.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and
On
blue
the
door.
chair.
This
We've got
memory
all
is
of
the most
them.
distinct and clear in my mind.
Probably
Perhaps
because it was the recent.
It was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Blue.
Who can truly
Red.
say how the mind works?
Blue.
All I know is that this is the moment
Red.
where you picked up a figure and I thought to myself, yes,
Blue.
that's all of them.
Red.
They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
No, it was in a different place. It was fresh, new. blue door.
And then there was no more.
This is the
We've
present.
caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move on
Oh.
into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Hello.
No, I'm not.
I was gonna say, I don't think my Wi-Fi is this bad.
Stop the loading screen.
Oh.
Isn't there some way we can stay here?
We
keep
go
enjoying
backwards.
these figurines?
We
Let's
redo
just
it backwards.
go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Are we gonna get the music again?
Okay, yes. The room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most
We're gonna get stuck in an
distinctly clear
infinite
my mind.
loop.
Let's keep going. I want more.
We're stuck.
And here's
Play the
where I
video.
made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Play it. Play it. Play it. I thought the video was gonna be in reverse.
Yes, I love that video.
Still not sure about this.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this.
You know, I think this is the first time we saw.
Room.
This is the first time we saw the color pink in the whole game. That might be a lie, but I think it's the truth. So, take it as you will.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Draw unreasonable or not. Okay then. Rude. Rude as hell. Where was our next one? Oh, this.
Second Figley. Don't you remember?
How did the
Yes, I
Figleys
remember it
respawn?
too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Cause then we're gonna get stuck in a loop, a time loop. Ugh.
The
This
very
is
first one we
freaky
found in the
deaky.
exhibit where I introduced you to the Figlerines. Oh,
I hate it still.
Stanley, I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
The present? Oh. This is a really...
Look, it's the terrible new content.
Oh,
that
we
we
can't
were
jump.
originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on
You
it.
did kind of steal two of those ideas.
I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is. I want... Oh, yes!
The two doors. Right door, left door, left, right door. They lead to the same place, huh? I still be defiant. Oh, the office.
And before everything else, there was your office.
I can go through my chair.
Anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
Are we gonna see Stanley being born?
I can remember.
My birth. Are we able to see a videotape of my
I'm
birth?
remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was...
Ooh, narrator
I
backstory.
used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical.
What
I made
happened?
each decision with profound
How old is the
thoughtfulness.
narrator?
And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions, he would decide which way to go.
But
I would cheer
no,
him on as he collected figurines. For
you
no
decide where we
reason.
go, and I deliberately don't go.
Was I lonely?
Maybe.
Perhaps that's it. Perhaps I
You don't speak though. You just tell me what to do, and I say no, and then we continue.
But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how
Oh, is he gonna try kill Stanley?
Yes. I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much.
Are we about to die?
Here we go. This is the story of a
Oh, we didn't even get a loading
Stanley.
screen. Oh, now we did. We're being rebirthed. Is this our last ever story?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We're
Stanley
gonna be
decided
killed.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think.
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow.
I thought everyone had one.
Indeed.
I thought that was a hope. Maybe not. My bad.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I thought we'd done every option on the right, so yes. We completed
Still
it.
no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket.
The
drawn from
figurine
comfort now
little
more
boards
than
are gone.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, coming to a staircase...
Okay, we did
Stanley and the
downstairs.
bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I'm trying to remember what we have and haven't done. We did the fake out and put the bucket in. We just gotta go to the mind control.
Manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
What was the password?
In his darkest of
I forget it every time.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it
2845.
Was
The bucket
bucket
is.
guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Down. La di da di da di da di da da. La di da di da di. Oh, we did the escape route, is what we did down here.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket,
Property of Stanley.
soothing him,
We lost the
comforting him,
bucket the other time, didn't we?
reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
We can go back up.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can you go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
The bucket does not fuck with us. We're gonna have to go through a loading screen every time, and we're gonna end up going back up and down, no doubt. Let's go, 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 let's
Here
go,
we are,
let's
said
go, let's go,
Stanley.
let's go.
Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number. Well, he said, the number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket.
The bucket does not fuck with us, huh?
This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Okay. Slam. Why are we disconnected from the bucket? Our synergy is off and I don't like it. We're supposed to be in a relationship.
The bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
Oh, we need to go back. We just can't get it off our mind. Up.
No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't
Why
go
am I
on
so
yet.
dark?
Not till you
I kinda
understand
blend
how
into the
much
wall.
number 3 means to me.
I
You
love
and I
him.
have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness.
To be
I
fair,
feel.
isn't this
He smiled at the
bucket also Hitler?
The bucket
Didn't we
said-
go through that arc? I don't know how to feel about this bucket. He was like admitting to all the atrocities he did, and I was like, oh, awkward.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll
You press it this
really show
time.
you. Ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a
Bing,
beloved
bing,
instrument, weaving a
bing,
concerto
bing.
of truth
Beep,
and passion.
beep, beep.
He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a
Tell me
reaction of some
something.
kind.
Approve of
Anything to let
my
him know
life.
that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all.
The bucket hates me.
Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
Guess I gotta kill myself now, huh? I thought I said the number 6 and I was confused. Oh. You can fall down the side of here. Oh no, I don't want to actually fall. Help. Okay. Bing.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another.
He doesn't fuck
Why
with
suddenly
her.
could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's?
Probably because he,
The
like,
question caused Stanley to
low-key
ruminate
thinks
the
we're a
whole
horrible
way
person
home.
and hates us.
He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
There isn't. I hate to break it to you. Let's go. Oh wait, there is a solution. We go back up. I don't know why I just accepted it then, after going back up like 3 times.
Said Stanley. I know what to do.
Do I know what to
I
do?
know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference
Okay.
where he would speak to the public on all
Didn't
matters
everyone
relating to
disappear?
pressing the number 3 over and over. He would
I thought everyone was like,
elaborate fully what the
Loki,
number 3
there's a
meant
person.
and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others.
There was a person
He would
there.
get to see the world react to this discovery
There was
of
that
Stanley's.
was a person.
And it would be through the public eye
No.
that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
I thought everyone was dead. I thought that was like the story.
For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it.
All
and
eyes on
celebrating
Stanley.
it until it couldn't be refined a single measure further.
The guy who went
Big
to
day
war.
arrived. Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for
Why is the
anything
bucket
that
with
he-
us? You should be in the audience. What are posters? Stanley from the Stanley Parable. Live tonight, world peace baby. If that baby dies, surely all world peace would be gone. That's probably not the best. That's literally just AI. Doing great, a conversation with Alexander the Great. 33333. Does writing it give you the same joy as pressing it or no?
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
We've travelled the world. We've built ourselves up. Up and down. 33333. The to-do came up with pizza. We're gonna rock this. The Lord meet and greet. This is more important than that.
There was no one here.
You don't know
Nobody
that.
had come to the
The lights aren't on
to
yet.
hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number.
Well,
3
everyone's dead, so it doesn't really matter.
He was
Shove the bucket in there.
uninteresting. He was a failure.
No, I'm not.
And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously.
Oh my
There would be
god.
no connection, no deeper understanding.
What do
The
you
bucket merely
mean?
sat there in his arms, indifferent.
This
And
is
so it
this
began
is the
that
saddest
slowly,
story.
over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant.
No,
They
don't tell
spoke
me.
less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference.
You're
There
my.
would be no more
I'm not gonna say
no
that.
more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends.
You're really telling me no one showed up?
Stanley,
That's
having
crazy.
for once in his life discovered
I
the
think
warmth
everyone's
and comfort
dead.
of true companionship.
I thought that was like the whole
was cast
storyline.
back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Okay. So our bucket just doesn't fuck with us anymore. He thinks we're a proper weirdo who's weird and alone. And weird. Okay. I don't care anyway.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
3333333333333.
Humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded on.
No.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
But no one was here.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Buckets aren't
Perhaps
warm.
His boss's office was where, coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Two, eight, four,
In his
five.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh.
Was it the bucket knew all along? Was
Hello?
the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Do you know how awkward it'd be to carry a bucket around like this? Unless you're like... I wish I had a bucket. Big sigh, big sigh, big sigh. Okay.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that said
Mind control facility. Okay. I really wish we could jump off here. I just think it'd be funny.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
But you can't, unfortunately. This is a lovely little... Also, if something says mind control facility, it probably is a negative vibe. I just think it'd be funny. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, this button.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored by guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very
Well, this is
nearly
supposed to be their
burst into
office,
tears.
right?
Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it.
It's
that
okay,
everything
bucket.
would be
My
fine.
beautiful bucket. It was kind of evil, but we're okay with it, apparently. Is that the couch? 193, 097, 098. 0102, 4 was fired. Oh, who's the top dog? Let me see. 397.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Probably not.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What
097 and
kinds of
098 are
things does the
dead.
bucket want to do or not want to do?
601 is dead.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket.
No.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter.
I can't.
His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Me and the bucket are for real life friends, life best friends. Life besties. We're gonna be soul bonded by the end of this.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating,
0521.
working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would
Mind
never again
control.
exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls
No.
for good. Two
No.
best friends,
Oh,
Stanley and the
this
bucket,
seems
up
walkable.
against the world.
No
They high-fived in a really cool way.
activity.
Bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Okay, well we can surely we can. This is like a very good jumpable. God. God forbid I just want to have some fun. System power off. Was it off or on? Off was the good one. Okay. Why would you turn off the power? No one's here. Does it matter? We can turn it on and just make everyone happy, blindly happy.
Stanley and the Bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of
it's definitely the darkest.
machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The Bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in.
Where did the controller go?
Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie.
I can't see.
But then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a
That's fun.
life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and...
Oh?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the Bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room.
This is awkward.
Uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the Bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the Bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the Bucket, will go to any lengths not to part with the Bucket. No.
Oh?
Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious Bucket in his arms.
Wow,
Not while this building has anything
the Bucket's
to say
evil, no?
Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But
Oh.
at least he has the Bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad. Stanley
Well,
thought to himself.
it's a little
As long as
bad.
I have my Bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley very soon now.
Well, very soon. So we were just stuck, we couldn't just... Okay. Okay, well, let's go activate mind control.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps Stanley cradled the Bucket in a gentle embrace, protective,
How?
delicate, assertive, yet compassionate.
Something's going on between Stanley and this Bucket.
Tightly to his chest,
They're very...
entered the door on his left.
It's kind of like when... Should I say it? Yeah. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Stanley needed the Bucket's warmth and
I filter myself too much, I should just say my
Perhaps his
thoughts.
boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the Bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Blah 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 blah. 2845, 2843.
Into his manager's office,
2845.
Stanley was once again stunned
Two-
to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed, but
Five.
guessed the
Okay.
correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the Bucket knew all along? Was the Bucket guiding him?
No, the Bucket's evil and he actually just causes negative situations for us constantly, but we still like him. It's like that one guy who annoys you, but you still keep him in the friend group. I am that one guy, unfortunately, so... What am I smiling for? Girl. This number from France calls me today. Weird as hell. But I didn't know what to do about it, so I just ignored it.
Stanley and the Bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind control facility. Okay, well we've been through this, so I'll just yippity yap.
The lights rose on an
Lights,
enormous room packed with
camera,
television screens.
action.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the Bucket both wondered to themselves.
I low-key think I would survive a jump from this height. I imagine Stanley's be like really bouncy, like he's made out of rubber, and if you dropped him, he'd just bounce up.
Stanley nearly dropped the Bucket in shock. Everyone in
Well,
the
don't do
office
that.
was being videotaped. monitored like guinea pigs.
So, like, is everyone dead? We never find out what happened to everyone, or maybe nobody ever existed. What's that button? What's employee 330 trying to do?
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does
What happened to the employees? Did they ever exist? Do I really have a fat wife? A wife?
In Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the
No.
bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never!
Who's even controlling me? The boss isn't here.
Friend in the entire world. At this point,
We really need to know what we're not out of.
Except for the bucket.
I can't speak. I'm too tired. Why am I tired? Lock in.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its... But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button.
I told you the bucket's evil, bro. The bucket's evil.
In horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
The bucket's going to mind control all of us.
It betrayed him like this. Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when
Don't do that.
an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Where?
Birds. Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Flamingos. Oh, I like that one.
Stanley flipped through one
Penguin.
video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control.
This is us
facility
being
at
mind
all.
controlled.
It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The
Why did our co-workers disappear?
To disguise its true intention.
These birds aren't silly, and oh, that one's silly.
This all along. Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place.
Oh shit.
Living through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible
Are
paths
ducks
his life
birds?
could have taken,
I guess I
this
probably.
was surely the best. And Stanley
Yeah.
was happy.
Why is there a map that says where the birds are? Oh. I want to see the parrot bird. Have we done every ending? Shit, I can't think of anything else we need to do. We take the bucket, we turn it off, we turn it on, we go all the right doors, unplug the phone, answer the phone. Hold on. Let me Google this real quick. We may have done every ending. Okay, we killed the bucket when we jump out as well. I think that was the first one. What did we not do? I think we did everything. Oh. Okay, I see one ending we haven't done. We did that. did that. Oh, we can jump down and kill ourselves. And wait before going up and then press this. Okay. We have 2 more endings.
All of his co-workers.
Let's go.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he... Stanley's
My beautiful bucket.
only co-worker he would ever truly need.
Okay, so while we investigate, let's just sit at work.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
I yearn for the bucket. The bucket yearns for me.
Simply the place to be.
The bucket was wrong.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift. Oh, well, look who's got clear feedback from here. It looks like the only way forward is down, since the lift won't be coming back, but that's okay. You've got a bucket. Did you know that buckets are routinely used as cushioning devices? It's true.
Ah?
You can fall on a bucket from literally any height and survive.
I don't believe you.
I'm serious, Stanley. Jump. Jump with the bucket. I promise you'll live. I extra double promise that you can land on the bucket and not die.
Okay. Do we believe him? Oh.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
My bad. He's wrong. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Well, everyone has gone missing.
Without the bucket? Really, Stanley at all? No. No,
No, we were Stanley before the bucket, and we'll be Stanley after the bucket. Just like we're Stanley with the bucket.
Tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Blah, 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 blah. That's kind of all that goes on in my mind.
Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay. We're locked in. Locked in, locked in, locked in. 2843.
Stepping into
No.
the manager's office,
2845?
stunned.
Which one? Oh my god, oh my god.
Human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down.
5.
But Stanley
I need to remember that.
luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
The bucket's always guiding me
This is
in my
certainly
heart.
his logical explanation.
Hello? 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 Is anybody there? We're in the dark room and I'm scared. Oh, not the dark room, Jesus. In a dark room.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Do,
Facility.
do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, we can just... Oh, we can just go in the chairs here. I forget that's an option every single time.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Wait, you can.
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below.
Well,
he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his
so how did
fall.
he not do it before?
Now, what to do next? Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do.
Yeah, why did they just make it such an ominous pit? Let's make a life for ourselves.
Relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps.
Bisexual lighting.
After some time,
how did we get to how?
A few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette.
Oh, that's ominous.
For when the bucket was craving paninis.
Paninis.
But it wasn't until the
that's cutesy lighting
came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all.
Well,
he'd never gotten to fully explore what was out there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility.
Mind control facility.
Closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the
don't regret anything.
slowly decayed.
Where are we sleeping?
Withdrawn and neglected the cleaning. It unsettled the bucket.
Am I the only one cleaning?
Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket
How
tried
long
to
has
reach
it
out to him
been?
again and again, but to no avail.
Oh, what is the electricity price in this place? Who's paying the bills?
Doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true
ending.
This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending.
Why can't the bucket clean this?
The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things,
wait, real?
This will become an ending eventually.
Where did all of our shit come from?
The two of them waited
I
for
mean,
a long time.
this is all the endings we have, I believe. We got every ending. Okay, we unlocked the bucket. Oh, wait. There's one more. Oh. The epilogue. This is what I was looking for. Now, I did pull up a thing, because I don't want to miss anything. I'm actually really enjoying this game. And especially as we get near the end, I don't want to sit and have to look through every single detail of this game. I'd much rather just be able to look it up. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, you don't see that. Okay. Epilogue. Now we've done every ending. I feel like it's appropriate time. Epilogue. I don't really know what an epilogue is, to be completely honest with you, but we'll pretend. Many, many years later. Oh, we're in this ending. Is this the true ending? Are we gonna see the bucket out here? The OG bucket? That'd be my only assumption. That's the one thing I have unanswered, is that question of where the OG bucket disappeared to. Because we kind of just sent him off. A little fire, the desk chair. Where in the world did we get wood? I missed my bucket. An epilogue. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a B-NATO all over again, hello? So many desk chairs. You can just about make out what's going on there, but not enough. What was that? Did you see that thing? Wait, what's this? We know this. We've done been through this. We've done been through that. We have not done been through this. Who's this? Is this the OG bucket? Our real bucket? Oh my god. You're here. Can't believe we almost lost him. But so is this the true ending? We still don't know what happens. We could make a sandcastle with this bucket. We still don't know what happens to our co-workers. Did they just disappear? Die? Oh, this is a bit ominous. I don't like this. Hello? Stanley Parable 2. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am with the sequel. Whereas the first game teems with its originality, Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insults to its fanbase. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territories nobody asked for, an infinitely deep hole. Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about the enjoyable bits from Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get this uninspired side quest of collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gets you nothing. Ah. Cat dog? Oh no. That's a bad sign. Oh, buttons. Oh, is this a gym? Gym. No more spin-offs, no more sequels. Okay. But God forbid someone tries to have a bit of fun. Gym. Does our name say it's over here? Gym. That's us! Oh! Oh, I'm gonna cry. I love the narrator. I miss him. Stanley. He did it. He made our button with our name. "26 out of 6. We've been doing it. Spooky. Thank you for enjoying the new content. I did enjoy it. Oh. Hello. Oh, hi. I like this guy. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you too. But it's terrible to learn that will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developers said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making part of Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. FNAF. Who said that? Oh my god. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was another age problem. He was so obsessed with what other people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we're going to make Stanley Parable 3. Simple, all we'll do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also need to really dumb subtitle the game something loud. We'll try combining random words to make a new title for our game. Okay. Stanley's Tiny sequel. Actually, I like fight. Stanley's Tiny Fight. Stanley's Tiny Fight, yeah, it's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, I'll advance the number of sequel by 1 and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It would just be the same content recycled again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it. Good, it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you've put some faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something special. You see, I'm not singling that around. I never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Nope. Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright then. The achievement machine is all fixed. See, I'm on your side. We're in this together. Well, let's keep this train rolling. Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in itself forever. We must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Not really, but great. There's one last thing we need to do. Please enter at the current time. It is now 8. This AM PM stuff really throws me. 8:06. Please adjust the slide until the computer's barely visible. Probably like there. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable 3, Stanley's Tiny Fight. What? Hello? Can we get the achievement? Let's do one last quick rerun.
This is...
Hello? Rerun.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hold on,
Stanley lifted his bucket. He felt a connection to all buckets everywhere. This adventure, he decided, was for all of them.
Okay. Oh. Let's go. This is going to be paradoxical. We're taking a bucket into a room of new content.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
This is fun.
This ultra deluxe nonsense, I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
We're on Stanley Parable 3 now, little buddy. Little bro.
Yes,
We've been moved on.
Far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions. Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged...
I like the glass doors.
New experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
He don't know. 427.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the...
We have got a bucket and we're taking it to go see.
That if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
Can we get 2 buckets?
Here we are. Go
2
on.
buckets,
Try out
2
some of
buckets,
these.
2 buckets, 2 buckets, 2 buckets, 2 buckets, 2 buckets. Two
Wait,
buckets.
There are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Stanley! Oh, thank
No!
God. I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk.
Why?
I hope one day you can forgive me.
No. That was our beginning bucket. We saved the bucket. And that... I don't care. We don't care. You don't even give me any more jumps from a jump circle, are you? No, you suck.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than
yappy,
Ultra
yappy,
Deluxe,
yappy.
don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I don't like the narrator. We're low-key beefing right now. Blah, 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 blah.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video game. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious
Blah, blah, blah,
concoctions,
blah.
if you say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay. I don't like the narrator. I'm not going to give him the joys of watching me be in that infinity hole. We're meant to get the free achievement.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement... As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait. What in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched?
He doesn't know.
Oh, God. Composure. Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
Well, do you know the narrator's actually narrating the narrator's life?
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I don't care. I doubt the button will be done. But we can try.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
We already have one. This little bros is falling behind, huh?
Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Stanley.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
I am restarting. It's alright, we've been through this. We've been through this. Been through this. I wanna see.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know what? I think that since we've done everything, we're ready to move on. And we will be playing a different game from tomorrow. That will be all from me for tonight. So for now, I'm going to love you and leave you. And I will see you tomorrow doing something. But for now, I would say